It's exciting and it's unexpected.
Cecilia and Ryan Sachs, Superintendent for Cabell County Schools. And Ryan, you know, the internet. What you going to do?
It happens. You know,
we're going to blame it on COVID-19.
Right, exactly, yes. So we are experiencing some internet hiccups, but we're working through those things. But we're really excited to get the show started. You know, the Prize Patrol video, boy, that brings back so many wonderful memories of when we went and surprised all of our finalists. What a wonderful day that was.
I love the look on all of their faces. They are genuinely surprised.
They are. They're genuinely surprised. And it's even, you know, the expression of the students. When they see that their teacher's getting recognized, a sense of pride truly overcomes them.
That's awesome.
And so it's always an exciting event for us as the Prize Patrol with our teachers. But we are so excited to be able to get this started here in a few minutes for you, just barring any of those small internet glitches that we're having.
Yeah,
so.
You guys stay tuned. We'll be right back.
We are so proud that you are one of our educators in Cabell County, and this is just a small token, but as one of 5 finalists, you are in the running for Cabell County Teacher of the Year. We want to congratulate you and wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
absolutely.
you.
Miss Wise is awesome! We are the Prize Patrol, and we're here to let you know that you are a finalist for Teacher of the Year in Cabell County.
Thank you.
Do we think Mrs. Porter's awesome? Yeah! All right.
It's overwhelming, but it's exciting and it's unexpected.
Well, congratulations. This is the Prize Patrol.
Okay.
And
Thank
you are a finalist for Cabell County Teacher of the Year. We're so proud of you and all that you do for Cabell County students. Oh my goodness. How are you? Surprise! We are the Cabell County Prize Patrol, and you are a finalist for Cabell County Teacher of the Year.
Do I get $1,000 for life every week?
No, but you do get $500. Well, congratulations. We are so proud of the work
Thank
you do
you.
for us. It's
Thanks.
really, you're making a huge difference. We're going to surprise Mrs. Arnold because she is a finalist for Cabell County Teacher of the Year.
Surprise!
finalist for Cabell County Teacher of the Year. And so this is the prize patrol, and we're here to congratulate you and to let you know.
Instantly, I saw the superintendent, so I felt emotional because I realized that they had chosen me, and probably said wow about 50 times, but most excited for Southside because I love this school and the community here and the children. I'm just really excited and honored that they felt that I, deserve this award.
Hey, parents, kids, teachers, students, everybody tri-state, everybody around the world, because, Ryan, we're Facebook Live.
We are.
Woo!
We're out there.
Yes, we are. And we're so excited, guys. My name is Cecilia Bowen. I am a proud parent of a Cabell County student. I'm with 97.9 The River, along with all the great sponsors. I'm talking about Dutch Miller Auto Group, Little Caesars, the Gladwell Agency, Horace Mann Insurance, ZMM US Foods, Kindred Communications, and our event sponsor, Cabell County Schools Foundation. We're so excited to talk about these awesome Teacher of the Year nominees, Ryan. Albert Einstein said this: "It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge." And I think all of those teachers do just that, to be nominated. He's a pretty smart guy, and I think he knew what he was talking about.
I think you're right, absolutely.
I cannot wait for you to meet all of these nominees. They're all so special. Got a little teary-eyed there watching some of these Prize Patrol announcements, if you will, but they are awesome, and I'm so excited for each one of these nominees. Ryan Sachs, Cabell County Superintendent.
Well, thank you, Cecilia, and this is truly an exciting day. And I think as we watched the Prize Patrol video, as I was saying before, a roller coaster of emotions started coming back over because, that was back before we were out for this extended, break due to the coronavirus. But, the excitement that our team at the district had to go in and surprise these awesome teachers for being finalists for Teacher of the Year is such a rewarding experience for me, completely honest with you. But to be able to see the emotion of each of those finalists and how proud their students were to see them being nominated was just inspiring. And so we are so excited to be able to welcome
There they are.
there they are right there on the screen. We're so excited to see our finalists. And can you all wave real quick, because you all are live on Facebook right now. So there we go. Yeah. And again, we are proud to have not just the finalists, but all of our nominees for teacher in Cabell County. So the other thing is that I would be remiss if I didn't say this program of recognizing teachers would not be possible if it wasn't for our sponsors, which you just listed, but also the dedicated school board that we have here in Cabell County. We have with us, joining us on Zoom today for our live show, we have President of the Cabell County Board of Education, Mrs. Mary Neely. Mrs. Mary Neely. We also have Vice President of the Cabell County Board of Education, Mrs. Rhonda Smalley. Mrs. Neely and Mrs. Smalley, if you can wave, Facebook land can see you right now. And then we also have Dr. Carol Garrison. Dr. Carol Garrison is one of our board members who is also joining us on Zoom today. We also have our dedicated board members that couldn't be with us this afternoon, Mr. Skip Parsons and Mr. Gordon Ramey. Again, the dedication of these school board members and supporting the work that our teachers are doing in the classroom every day is just so appreciated. And so we want to make sure that we recognize them this afternoon. We also have joining us live via Zoom some of our district office staff for this wonderful occasion. We have Assistant Superintendent of District Support and Employee Relations, Mr. Tim Hardesty. We also have Assistant Superintendent of Instruction and Leadership, Mrs. Kelly Watts. Assistant Superintendent of Operations, Mr. Kim Cooper. We have our Elementary Executive Director, Mrs. Kristen Giles. Our Executive Director of Middle Schools, Mr. Justin Boggs. And our Executive Director of High Schools and Post-Secondary Education, Mr. Jody Cunningham. We also have our Director of Career and Technical Education, Mr. Frank Barnett. Our Coordinator of Student Services, Mr. Keith Thomas. Director of Food Services, Rhonda McCoy. Director of Technology and Informations, Jason Jackson. our legal counsel, general counsel for the school district, Mrs. Sharon Hornbuckle. Code Red Jed himself, Director of Communications, Jed Flowers. And we also have our Manager of Professional Personnel, Mrs. Debbie Smith, who handles all of our new teacher hires in the county. So we are so excited to be able to have everyone on here. And actually, I was looking there, one of the faces was not on my list, but our treasurer, Mr. Drew Rotgen. So we want to recognize Drew being with us today as well for this call. So, I think it's really important to give some context as to all of the steps that these finalists have had to go through to get to where we are today. And so, first, each of these nominees had to be nominated by their school staff. So their peers nominate who they believe represents those core values of what it means to be an exemplary teacher, not just in Cabell County, but in the entire state of West Virginia. And so they've been nominated by their peers to represent their school. And then the prize patrol conducted the visits, and we handed out the balloons, let them know that they're a finalist and that they're sort of in this next phase of the contest. The final winner is selected by a committee from the district office. And this is the really cool thing, is that each of the 5 finalists are receiving $500, plus an additional $500 goes to the final winner, who after today goes on to represent Cabell County Schools for the State Teacher of the Year.
That is awesome.
So I know that all of these finalists are individuals that exemplify what it means to be a West Virginia teacher, and so we're just so excited to be able to recognize them. The other thing, though, is that the winner gets this beautiful trophy, sponsored in part by the school district, and so we're so excited to be able to.
It was the winner. Prizes. And again, I want to echo what you said. All of these wonderful teachers are so deserving.
Yes.
I love Cabell. As a parent of a student that goes to Cabell County Schools, I am just in awe of every teacher she has had. They have been superb, in my opinion, and I thank them as a parent for the job that they do.
Well, and I think it's interesting because I was a what it means to be a student in Cabell County, but now, an educational, a professional here in Cabell County too. And so we are just truly blessed.
Yes, and we want to take a moment and tell these teachers, you might not know the effect that you have on these children. I remember talking to my high school science teacher probably a couple years ago and told her the impact she made on me as a student, Mrs. Whaley. And she is a phenomenal person, was a phenomenal person, and she was like, I and so you are impacting so many lives right now, and we thank you guys so much for the job that you do. Are you ready to introduce them?
I am ready to introduce each of these fantastic finalists, absolutely.
All righty, we're going to start with Courtney Arnold. Miss Courtney, can you wave to everybody in internet land and tell everybody hello?
Hi, everyone.
Rhonda Wood is the science teacher at Crossroads Academy. Hi, Miss Rhonda. How are you doing?
Great. How are you?
Trina Wise. Trina Wise, she is the math teacher at Cabell Midland High School. Hi, Miss Wise. How are you?
I am well. How are you all?
We are fantastic. Thank you so much for joining us.
Yeah.
5 finalists.
Awesome. So I think that this time we have a spotlight video for each of these finalists. So I believe the first one that we're going to see a spotlight video on is, I'm not sure actually. Mrs. Arnold will be our first spotlight video. So here's a little glimpse into Miss Arnold's world. Go ahead.
Right before I went into the gym, I knew that something felt a little different because I'm very routine and my students just come to me at the door, and my principal said, you know, I need you to come in here really quick. So I went, oh, that's kind of funny. So I followed her and I saw a couple people look at me different, and I went, oh my gosh, what's going on? But when I came through the door and just saw all those people, the emotions just flooded over me and I couldn't help it. Like, you know, I'm an emotional person as it is, and to be loved and recognized like that, and just to, you know, I love my career, so to be valued like that and to show up for me with balloons just made me so happy. Hi, I'm Courtney Arnold. I've been teaching 13 years, and I work at Southside Elementary School. I've thought a lot about the fact that I got nominated as an art teacher, and the one thing that just gets me is that my art teachers would be so excited. My mom was an art teacher for 30 years. I could name all of the teachers I've had, my art teachers that have had an enormous impact on me. For the art specifically, though, I'm so excited about it. I'm super excited about being nominated, but I also feel like it's really important for me to recognize the people that got me here, because I've learned so much from all the people that I work with now and in the other schools that I've been at in Cabell County. So, and I think about my teachers and my students, so I feel like it's almost like a shared honor. Southside is not a job for me, it's my family. Like, I love these kids, but it gets to combine like my two greatest passions, which is art, obviously, because I'm an artist, and showing people how to create and just be okay with their point of view and make things they never thought were possible. I always say think big. You know, think big. We're gonna go big on this one. My hope for them is to just, first of all, be successful in middle school. I want them to, you know, for them to be able to transfer the skills we teach them here and go over there. I want them to keep making art, that what you're doing is affecting them later, and becoming successful people is huge. So I'm trying to teach them to be forward thinking and like goal seeking. So if I win Cabell County Teacher of the Year, you'll probably see a very, shocked, tearful reaction, probably similar to when I became a finalist. I was telling my husband about what they're doing with this, and I was just kind of taken back, like, I cannot believe this. My 7-year-old overheard me, and he said, you know, if you don't win Teacher of the Year, it's not about winning. And so I looked at him and I said, okay, and he goes, it's about how hard you try. He said, you are beautiful, you are wonderful, you're the best mother in the world, but you are really the best teacher in the world. You're a good person. I don't have to win Teacher of the Year. I've already won. He told me that. He's like, Lewis's example was a pure example that, working here, I've won. You know, I'm happy with balloons.
Miss Arnold, what a great video. I need a tissue right now.
Oh, I know.
How inspiring you are. Thank you so much for the work that you do and your outlook on things.
Thank you.
I must say, I think her 7-year-old had it right.
Yes.
And what a beautiful story that was from your son, and just the message that you were able to deliver, not only to the world out there, but to our students and our fellow teachers. It's wonderful to see you as a finalist, 100%. So we're so blessed to have you here in Cabell County.
And I can tell from someone who doesn't know you, meeting you for the first time through that video, that you are so very deserving of that. Congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you, Mr. Sachs.
Yes, congratulations again. So how are you feeling right now?
I'm pretty emotional because
it's okay, girl.
It's
just
okay.
a real
Absolutely.
honor.
I didn't mean to put you on the spot. I'm sorry. But we can see how much you love what you
Thank
do, And I think that that's what is so inspiring,
Yes.
is that you're sharing the love that you have for teaching and art and being a part of this community, which is truly inspiring, I must say.
Yes, and you definitely make the world a better place.
Wow, thank you so much.
You're
Very
ready
good.
to
Well,
introduce
let's
more?
introduce the next one.
Okay.
Absolutely, yes.
All righty. Right now we're going to highlight Miss Megan Salter. She's the gifted teacher at Martha Elementary School. I think we have a video for her.
Well, I was very, very surprised because funny thing is I was digging under my desk looking for some papers, and all of a sudden my principal came in the door, was like, "We need to see you out here." And I was like, "Oh, I'm in trouble." So then I walked out the door and there was so many people out there, and I was just like, astounded. Hi, I'm Megan Salter. I've been teaching for 11 years, and I'm the gifted teacher at Martha Elementary. Each school, I believe, they nominate a teacher, and my Martha family, they nominated me this year, so it was an honor for that. That means that, the wonderful people that I work with some amazing staff members, and, we work so hard, and we work together well, and I consider this kind of like my work family. And just the fact that they appreciate the work that I've put in, we all put in so much hard work as teachers, but just the fact that they have seen some of the stuff I've been doing with my kids and they nominated me, I just think it's a great honor. I come to work every day because I absolutely love my job. A lot of people say, they like their jobs, but I really love my job. And I was so fortunate. My first year with no experience teaching, I got a job in Cabell County teaching gifted. It's just a wonderful job. And I love it because I get to see these kids every day, and I get to see them grow as people. I get to see them all the way from first grade all the way to fifth grade, and I get to see the transition and see how the kids, are growing. And it's such a cool honor for me to be able to help form them as young people, to give them be a good role model for them. My goal for them is to know that I believe in them, and they should believe in themselves because they can do anything that they want to. I want them to understand that they can, the sky's the limit. And my big push is to show them a lot of things that I was never shown when I was younger. Give them the experiences that might spark, interest in something with a future career. If I were to win, I would be completely honored because I work hard, but I know that there's so many other educators in West Virginia and in the nation that work just as hard as I do. I'm just thankful that, I have people that have supported me along the way, and I guess they're seeing some things that I'm doing with my kids and the curriculum. And I would just be so honored. I don't even really know how to put it into words because I go to work every day because I love my job and I'm just doing what I love. And I think that love in teaching makes a difference. And also it's going to, I guess people are seeing it and they say she's doing some awesome things with the kids.
Hey, Miss Arnold, thank you so much for joining us today. Congratulations on your nomination. Oh, Miss Salter, I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Miss Salter,
That's okay.
Sorry. Congratulations on your nomination.
Thank you.
How are you feeling, Mrs. Salter?
Oh, I'm happy. This is just a really cool opportunity.
It really is. And, one of the things that, you mentioned in your video was talking about how one of the things that you really take pride in is being able to inspire your students. And, one of the things that I know about you is that you are so influential in Drone Olympics and doing that with your students and being able to inspire your students through the use of drones and, those types of really sort of STEAM related activities. And of course, I can't help but, when I was watching the video and the students working with the soil, I was an ag teacher. So that touched a special place with me. So, but what message do you have, as you talked about all of the teachers who work so hard, because they do. I must say the teachers in Cabell County are the hardest working educators out there. But what message do you have to your fellow teachers as a finalist for Teacher of the Year in Cabell County?
Basically that, I love all of these educators that I work with, everyone does work so hard, and it's just such a great honor to be here and do this and represent Cabell County.
Well, that's great. I couldn't agree more. So congratulations again for being a
Thank you.
finalist for Cabell County Teacher of the Year.
Thanks, Ms. Salter.
Thanks. Thank you.
You want to introduce our next one?
I would love to. Our next finalist that we're going to get to see a video from is Mrs. Susan Porter, kindergarten teacher at Highlawn Elementary School. So here is a little glimpse into Susan Porter.
I was really surprised when everybody walked through the door. Wasn't expecting it at all. I really didn't know what to say. I was speechless. I really wasn't expecting it. Hi, I'm Susan Porter, and I've been teaching in Cabell County Schools for 10 years, and I'm a kindergarten teacher at Highland Elementary. It's a big deal to be nominated from your school, to know that your peers and your colleagues respect you and what you do and think that you're worthy of that. And it's definitely a big honor to have like your boss, like the school board think that as well, and the people at the Board of Education. I think every child has worth and dignity, and I think that it's important as a teacher that we give that to every student. And honestly, I've always wanted to be a teacher. I can remember being in high school, my mom is a teacher, and I remember her saying, because being a teacher is hard and you don't do it for the money. Don't you want to be a pharmacist? You have such good grades, like you could do this. And I was like, no, Mom, I want to be a teacher. I've always wanted to be a teacher. I love working with kids. I love making a difference. I love seeing that light bulb come on, and that's what I want to do. My hope and goal for my students is that they learn they are worth something and that they can do it. We don't say can't in here. I want them to know that they are capable and that, it may be hard work, but it's worth work doing. And I also want them to know that they are loved. And, I tell them, I love you. I'm glad you're here today. They walk in the door. I'm like, oh, I'm so glad that you're here. And, when they're leaving, I hope you have a great weekend, but I can't wait to see you when you come back on Monday. Because I know some students may not get that at home. And, they're with us a lot during the week. And so I want them to know that they matter, that they belong, and that they are capable. It would be a big honor to be chosen as Teacher of the Year for Cabell County. We have a lot of really great teachers in our county. I've got a lot of really great teachers in my school. And it would just be great to be able to represent them and all the work that we put in. We all work really hard. I know I work hard. I know the teachers in my school work hard. I know my teacher friends at other schools work hard. And it would be a really big honor. And I would be very excited. Honestly, I think I would feel like I was in a dream if they called my name to be Teacher of the Year, just because I know there are so many great teachers in the county, and I feel like it's a big honor to even be chosen as a finalist. So I can't imagine, I was so shocked when they walked in the door that I can't imagine what I would feel like if they called my name.
Hi, Mrs. Porter. How are you doing? You doing all right?
Hi.
It's so good to see you this afternoon, and it was so good to see you this afternoon. And I think one of the things that really sat with me from your video is talking about how making sure all of our teachers in Cabell County want to make sure our students have a sense of belonging, and I think that is such an important philosophy to have as a public educator, is that's the one thing that we value is making sure that all of our students belong. And so tell me, how are you feeling right now?
Oh, I'm excited. It still feels kind of like a dream. Last year I got to watch all of this go through. I work with such great teachers, and I got to watch this with Miss Tc, and I'm just a little overwhelmed.
I'm sure I can imagine how overwhelming it is, and I think that's a great point. Is our Teacher of the Year last year, Miss Tc Clemens, was from Highlawn, And wow, she represented
Mr.
our school
Hope.
district so well. Yes.
Oh, and Mr. Hope too, yes.
Oh, that's right. Mr. Hope was
Yes.
our
Yes.
service person of the year, went on to win the entire state.
That is amazing.
So what great representation, not only for Highland Elementary, but for the entire school district. So congratulations again. We're so proud of you, and congratulations on being a finalist for Cabell County Teacher of the Year.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Absolutely. So now we have the pleasure of getting to learn a little bit more about Mrs. Rhonda Wood, who is one of our science teachers at Crossroads Academy. So we're really excited to introduce now to the World Wide Web, Miss Rhonda Wood.
Take it away.
It kind of reminded me of the prize patrol that you see on the Publishers Clearinghouse. And yeah, it felt like a celebration. It was a celebration, of course. So that's what it felt like a celebration. And it was really, for many reasons, some professional and some personal, it really went to the core of my soul. Teachers work very hard, and I'm sure there are teachers who work just as hard, if not harder than I do, that have not been recognized. So I felt very proud of my accomplishments, and it felt really rewarding to get recognized for my accomplishments. It felt good to be noticed, and it made me proud of the county for recognizing teacher efforts. I have never wanted to be anything else my entire life but a teacher. Even in my early childhood, I had the neighborhood kids gathered. My mother was a nursing student, so she had many medical books, and I had the neighborhood kids gathered around with the books, teaching them stuff from the books. Look at this, I've always been a teacher, a leader. I've always had a passion, and that's one reason why I love Crossroads Academy so much, because I get to do both. I get to have relationships, I get to do academics, and I get to make a difference. I hope that they have memories, not just of the academics, but of the relationships formed. So I hope that they do recall things such as the planting of the seeds or the 4-H activities and cooking. They don't have to realize that they're learning while they're learning. They are going to take skills away from their experiences that they didn't even realize that they were acquiring, but they're going to remember the experiences. And then the life skills and the academic parts, the knowledge, the foundational knowledge is just going to be instilled in them without it being explicitly relayed that that's what's going on. If I was to be chosen as Cabell's Teacher of the Year, I would feel probably it would be one of the top 5 moments of my life. I am a product of Cabell County Schools. So that is one thing that makes me very proud, is I went to school in the building in which I teach. I had class in the classroom in which I teach. So it's been a lifelong, dream of mine since I was a little girl to be a teacher, and I have grown so much in my passion and my career, and this would give me the utmost acknowledgement that I have given that back to my community. I have put it back to Cabell Schools, and I would be proud that I have made Cabell Schools proud, and everyone who's a part of the community.
Hi, Miss Wood. How are you?
Hello, how are you?
We are well. I have a question for you. You talked about being always wanted to be a teacher when you were growing up. How does it feel to possibly have an impact on a child to say, hey, I want to be a teacher like Miss Wood?
That's the ultimate goal, is for a child, whether it to be a teacher in the actual school or just a teacher of their own knowledge, to learn the things that they need to do to be successful in life. But to have a student tell me that they became a teacher because of my influence would be the utmost gratification, for my position.
And I love the fact that you we're doing hands-on projects again, and talking about how they might not know that they're learning right now, but they're going to take away their skills.
That was the part that I loved the most.
Yes.
Was you know, your philosophy in the classroom is to give them experiences where they don't even realize that they're learning these life skills, and how impactful that is for those students. But to be engaged on those hands-on activities, but to be walking away with these life skills that they didn't even realize they were in a lesson. How inspiring that is.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, as a parent, you know, you're a product of Cabell County Schools. She's a product of Cabell County Schools. Cabell County really is blessed with people like you and teachers like her. It's just fantastic.
Well, I think that, you know, I can probably speak for Ms. Wood, and I can say how proud we are to not only be products of Cabell County, but to be able to still work in Cabell County. I mean, that's been the other thing is that, and I think you mentioned this, giving back to the school district that provided us our foundation. That really hit me at my core, and I couldn't agree more with you, Mrs. Wood.
Yes, I feel very excited about it. Thank you.
Yeah, and I must say, you know, we are proud of you, and we are proud of all of our finalists. But I wanted you to say, you know, you had mentioned how nice it was you wanted to make sure that people were proud of the work you're doing. We are so proud of all that you do every single day for our students. So congratulations again.
Thank you.
All right. Do you want to introduce the last one?
I can.
All right.
I can. And let me introduce Miss Trina Wise, math teacher at Cabell Midland High School. Miss Wise, we're going to get to know more about her right now.
All right.
The day the Prize Patrol came to my room, I actually kind of looked out the window in my door, and I saw one of my principals out there, and I thought, oh no, what have I done wrong? I knew I had one student sitting out there finishing a test, and I thought, I don't think I've done anything wrong. I was trying to rack my brain real quick, and then I saw somebody else out there, and I thought, uh-oh, I bet this is the Prize Patrol. You know, and just within a few minutes, they came in, and it was all exciting. My kids were all excited, and so then we... you know, they presented the balloons, and we went out in the hallway and got all of us together and took a picture. I was glad all my students got to be in the picture as well. So it was just a lot of fun. So yeah, I was surprised. My name is Trina Wise. I've taught for 33 years. I teach AP Calculus AB at Cabell Midland High School. For the teachers at Midland to even nominate me, wow, I'm just very humbled. I've seen many of the teachers that have been nominated from Midland in the past, and many of them have gone on to be, you know, to be in the top 5 in the county or even win for the county. It's just very humbling because I work with an amazing group of teachers at Midland. I have been at Midland since it opened there in the fall of '94. I've seen a lot of teachers, awesome, amazing teachers come and go, and I'm just like, really? Because there's so many people in this building that are as good, probably, I know a lot better teachers than I am. I'm just very, very grateful and surprised and humbled. I know my math department, I'll just give a big shout out to them. They are just, I tell them all the time, I say, you are the best math department in the universe, because they are. We love to work together, we joke together, we get along, and it's just, I really enjoy working with them. They're just amazing. I've been teaching in Cabell County for finishing up my 33rd year now, and I so enjoy my students. I love math. I love teaching math to them. It just makes it all worth it when they get that aha look on their face, like, I get that now. And many times I've had students come back to me afterwards telling me, oh man, I did really well on this exam, or I did really well in my Calc 1 or Calc 2 class at Marshall or wherever they went, or I didn't understand anything that professor was telling me in my calculus class, Miss Wise, but I took your notes with me and I read those and I understood and I got through my calc class. And so, you know, that makes it really worthwhile. I have lots of hopes for my students when they leave my classroom. Of course, I want them to learn math. I want them to do well on it. I want them to do well on their AP Calculus exam. Of course, I want them to do well on their ACT, SAT. That way they can get into the colleges and universities that they want to get into. Just hopefully that they're going out and be successful in life at whatever they're doing. I just want them to, you know, if they go out and get married, or if some of them aren't married, that's okay. Just do well and be successful out there, whatever they choose to do. If they tell me that I'm Teacher of the Year for Cabell County, I'll be thinking, oh my goodness. I'll probably be thinking, how am I going to, yeah, I don't know. Am I worthy enough to lead the whole county? I'm not sure. But because again, I grew up in Cabell County Schools. I went through the teachers. Both of my sons have grown up in Cabell County Schools. And I know there are numerous phenomenal teachers throughout this whole county. And so in order for me to be selected, I'm like, oh, wow. It would be very humbling. It would be a big responsibility on my part. Of course, I would try to live up to it and do the very best that I can. But it would be a very gracious honor as well if they do choose me as Teacher of the Year.
Well, hi, Mrs. Wise. How are you doing today?
Hello, I'm doing fine. How are you all?
Oh, we are awesome. Yes. We are awesome. And how inspired we are from all of the finalists. And, as I think back about, all that you were talking about in your video, I must say, math is one of those content areas that can really challenge students. And the testimonials that I know that you have given and your students have given, and even from your submission for your classroom activity, you're able to really resonate with students and help them understand those important concepts. So I want to say how inspiring you are and how blessed we are in Cabell County to be able to have you as a teacher. And I know that the other thing that you also do and you give extra is the Math for Life initiative. You've been very influential with our Math for Life program. And, so tell us, how are you feeling right now?
Very excited and happy and, a little nervous too, but I'm really excited for this. I'm very blessed. I'm seeing all these other women here too. Wow, they're amazing. And it was just really good to see all my students. It made me realize how much more I miss them. So I'm like, oh, they're so
I know. When we watched the Prize Patrol video and each of the videos of the finalists, I think that's one of the other things that gets to you is that you see the kids and the students.
Well, we could hug each other.
We could hug each other at that point, and I think it really touches a point with us because we do miss our students, and we yearn for the day when we're going to be able to welcome them back through our classroom doors and be with them again. So I echo that sentiment.
Superintendent Sachs, Mrs. Weiss said she is a product of Cabell County
Schools. I know,
Schools.
yeah.
And that is amazing. You are able to retain these and that. Thank you so much, Ms. Wise.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you all.
All right.
We're
getting close.
We are getting close. But not yet, guys, not yet. We do want to take a moment and say thank you to all of our sponsors. On behalf of 97.9 The River and Kindred Communications, we are so excited to be a part of this again this year to recognize those teachers and last week the school service personnel year. We have Dutch Miller Auto Group, as well as ZMM, US Foods, and of course our event sponsor.
Yes, and the Cabell County Schools Foundation, which has existed in Cabell County for a long time, but has since become more active over the past 2 or 3 years, is a proud sponsor of the Teacher of the Year and the Service Person of the Year award. It's just one of the ways that they want to be able to give back to the Cabell County School District and to its dedicated employees by making not only this award program available, but also, classroom mini grants. The Cabell County Education Foundation is dedicated to the success of every single Cabell County student, and they do so through the philanthropy that they provide. But they have been a key member in making sure that we're able to recognize our employees in a superb way. And even, when we couldn't have the traditional live show that we had last year, they've stepped up to the plate to make sure that they could bring us this venue in order to recognize our teachers and our service people of the year. So on the behalf of the Cabell County Education Foundation, I can tell you they are excited to be a part of this, and they're very, very excited to be able to recognize the 2020 Cabell County Teacher of the Year.
Yes, and we do have some actually recorded messages from our sponsors.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hi, this is Sabrina with Little Caesars Pizza. We are so excited to be part of a program that is recognizing people who are having such a great impact on kids in Cabell County. Providing a safe, stable, nurturing environment is the foundation for their lives. And every act of kindness, small or big, gives them an example they can reflect on for a lifetime. Especially in times like this, the efforts to pitch in together to make sure the children have a meal is inspiring and uplifting, not just for the kids, but for the entire community. Your investment of compassion, of heart, and drive to all the kids of Cabell County, it does not go unrecognized. Thank you for everything that you do.
Hey guys, it's Jeremy Glavo with Horseman Insurance. Just first off, want to say thank you for everything that you guys are doing between the meal prep, obviously all of the student work prep and virtual learning, and just this huge adaptation to this new way of life, and also the parades. I can't imagine the impact that's making on kids, and just goes to show how truly special all of you guys are to go above and beyond and adapt and so quickly. So anyway, just thank you for that. So yeah, just honored to be part of the day, honored to be a partner with Cabell County Schools, and just want to wish all the best to the finalists. Obviously, you've been selected for a reason, for how incredibly special you are, and obviously you should be very honored. So just wanted to show our gratitude today, and just wish you guys all the best. So thank you for all that you're doing. Stay healthy, stay safe, and we will see you soon. Thanks.
And right now we would like to introduce Mary Neely, President of the Cabell County Board of Education. She's going to offer some more congratulatory words to our finalists.
Yes.
Gratitude today, and just wish you guys all the best.
Hi there, Mrs. Neely. How are you?
And right now we would like to introduce Mary Neely,
That's really delayed.
Cabell County Board of Education. She's going to offer some congratulatory words to our finalists.
Gratitude today, and just wish you guys all the best.
Hi there, Mrs. Neely. How are you? I think we're having some technical difficulties getting in touch with Miss Mary Neely, our board president. Just bear with us here for a second, and we're going to see if she can't give us a few words.
Mrs. Neely, can you hear?
Yes.
Okay, you're on.
Okay. Did you hear which teacher got the award? Down today. Did you hear me?
Josh, just send it back to me. So again, we apologize for having some technical difficulties. What we're going to do, I think, though, is we're going to make sure we announce the Teacher of the Year.
Right now?
Yeah, I think we announce it right now, and then maybe if Mrs. Neely, we're able to get back in touch with her, then maybe she'll be able to say a few words to our winner.
Okay. Oh, so, it's time. I didn't know. I'm ready. Okay.
Yeah, we're excited. So, we should have had like a symbolic drum roll, but it brings us such pleasure to be able to introduce we are so excited to be able to announce the 2020 Cabell County Teacher of the Year is Megan Salter from Martha Elementary. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I think we're going to share a few words with Megan real quick. So Mrs. Salter, we are so excited to be able to announce that we have a little bit of a delay. Cabell County Teacher of the Year is...
So do you want me to, I'm just so appreciative of this. Thank you so much. My kids, I'm sure this makes them happy too, but what I do every day, they inspire me with so many things, and they teach me as much as I teach them. And I'm so grateful for this opportunity, and just the fact that I go into my job every day and it's not boring and I get to be creative, and it's just a wonderful experience.
Well, congratulations again. I
Thank you.
can tell you that the Facebook world right now is literally blowing up. They're lighting up. They're sending all sorts of thumbs up and hearts and all those sort of things. And so of course, we have for you the 2020 Cabell County Teacher of the Year trophy that we will be, I'll be hand delivering this to you at some point, probably early next week. But we want to congratulate you on becoming the new Teacher of the Year. And of course, you're going to represent Cabell County at the state level, which we are so excited about. And on behalf of the Cabell County School District, the Cabell County Board of Education, we are so excited.
Thank you.
At this time, are we able to get Mrs. Neely on there for a word or two? Okay, I'm told we're not able to, but I can tell you that the entire Board of Education is so excited
Thank you.
and is so proud of the work that you do on behalf of the students of Cabell County Schools. So thank you again.
Yes, and along with all of the
Thank you.
sponsors, 97.9 The River, Kindred Communications, Dutch Miller Auto Group, Little Caesars, Gladwell Agency, Horace Mann Insurance, CMM US Foods, thank you for the job that you do.
Yeah,
Thank you
absolutely.
so much for this opportunity. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
We are so proud of you. So once again, on behalf of Cabell County Schools, the Cabell County Education Foundation, and all of our sponsors,
Absolutely.
We want to wish all of our finalists, as well as the Cabell County Teacher of the Year, congratulations. Everyone, have a wonderful weekend, and we look forward to seeing you out there on social media and bringing you updates as consistently as we can throughout the rest of the school year. Thank you so much. Have a great evening.